We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Naggs back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. New release Monday continues. 2025 Topps 5-star here, 3-box case. We did one earlier, really nice case. I did not see Wisconsin's case. You guys will have to tell me what their best hit was. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here with number 3. 6 encased cards per box, 5 autos, and then 1 numbered to 50 or less. We've seen, I had, in my case, I had 1 out of 50, I had 1 out of 25, and then I had 1 out of 15. So yeah, is it something showing up? I don't know. There we go. Let's waste no time. Let's get started. Perfect. 5-star. So yeah, let me know who's hanging out with me for this one. We'll just go card at a time. What's up, Derek? I was pretty sick the whole time, Derek, but it was good. It was good. No peeking. And we got ourselves an extra card again. Congratulations, you are due to receive golden grafts of, that's got to be the Blue Jay / Yamori spot. Sadaharo? Oh? Sadaharo? That's got to be that Yamori spot, right? Is that who that is, Oz? Do either of you guys know, or do we got to look it up? I'm assuming that's the... I peeked. I wasn't expecting another redemption, Oz. Don't yell at me. Quit yelling at me. Oz likes to yell at people. That's the Blue Jays. Apparently going to Beckett's 5-star is 403 forbidden. Whatever that means. It will not let me go to their Beckett checklist. Oh, he's okay. He's 85 years old. Too busy to sign. So we got 85-year-old. We got an 85-year-old player from the Japanese league here. What kind of stats does this guy got? Holy years. He played from when he was 19 till he was 40. 868 career home runs. This dude's a legend. 2,170 career RBIs. His batting average 301, OPS over 1,000. This guy's a legend. This guy's an absolute legend. Let's see, his hit 55 when he was 24 years old, hit 55 bombs. He's the Ruth of Japan. 51. He's had 3 seasons of 50-plus homers. All right. That's pretty sweet. Is it that? So that's a real big card? Well, there you go, Huskies. $39 Blue Jays / Yamori. That's sweet. Congratulations, Huskies. That's awesome. That is awesome. I always seen those paired, like for the last X amount of products, I've always seen them paired with a team, and I've never pulled one of their cards. Kid is gonna be a stud. What, his grandkids? He's a little old now. He retired in 1980 at the age of 40. At the age of 40, hit 30 bombs. Hit 236, man. It really his average real dip there at that last year. Went from 324, 300, 285 to 236. All he cared about was the long ball that final year. That's cool. Meant to say was. I don't know how much more baseball he's playing. But there we go. What a start. My OCD is kicking in though. I got to put it in a penny sleeve. So I wonder if every case has a bonus auto, because my first case had a bonus auto as well. But that's sweet. Golden Graphs Parallel. All right. First break. Well, congratulations and good luck. No peeking. Start with this far right one, if you can get it out. All right, here we go. We got orange. So orange out of 25 is Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Going to Bekvar. There you go, Nick. Matt Shaw, rookie out of 25. Let's find you a big Yankees hit for your first break. They got quite the checklist, that's for sure. All right, we got 67 out of 99. How about a little Kyle Schwarber? Last team mojo right there. Last team mojo. Who took the Phillies? Phillies going to Andres Dean. There you go. First break as well. I think this dude is so undervalued. How good Kyle Schwarber is for that Phillies team. People are Bryce, but I think Schwarber's who makes that lineup tick sometimes. All right, we got a little sideways card here. It is 25 out of 30. Here we go. Bernie Williams on the silver ink. Bernie Williams, silver ink, first break going to Razel. There you go. We're on the board. We're on the board with your first break. Both first breakers on the board. Bernie and Schwarber. I don't, Tina. Is 150 million undervalued? All right, card number 4. We got 2 out of 15. Going to be Cincinnati Reds, Barry Larkin. Barry Larkin for the Reds, going to Garrett D. There you go, Garrett. Garrett's a Reds guy. Yeah, you don't see a lot of Schwarber ink. All right, 2 more in our first box. We got a redemption. We got another redemption in our last encase card. So it's kind of funny. I can't see the redemption, but I can see that it doesn't fit in the Mag Pro. All right, what do we got here? I haven't seen this one yet. 2 out of 25, Jim Rice for the Red Sox. Jim Rice, Red Sox going to Mustachian. I just like these breaks because I get to eat the plastic strips. All right, another redemption here. This one's kind of funny. This is why I'm laughing. I'm not gonna read it, but doesn't quite fit in there. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this box first. So there's box 1. All right. Congratulations. You are due to receive autograph Jumbo Prime card gold parallel of Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. The Mariners going to skunk emoji. There you go, Derek. There you go, Derek. The only problem is you gotta break the seal to get the code. Gotta break the seal to get the code, but on the board, buddy. Oh, you don't have to break the seal. It's already broken. It's funny. It just doesn't. You'd think they'd put it in a regular like 35.1 touch. So there we go. That is our box number 1. This stuff's fun. This stuff is loaded this year. All right, on to box 2. They're wedged in there for sure. All right, here we go. So this is going to be the base. So the base is out of 50. It is Fernando Tatis Jr. It's got that, like I said during the last, the number 1, it's got like that transcendent look to it. It's got that transcendent. 49 out of 50, little Fernando Tatis. Except for they didn't do the best job with their stickers. See if I can fix it a little bit. All right, fixed it. I think draft, I want to say middle of January, 14th maybe, Tina, draft. I like this format too. This stuff looks awesome. So we got 5 out of 15. I like to try to read the number, but then I can always see the name and I get it and I'm peeking and I don't like that. How about the Rocket, Roger Clemens out of 15? Red Sox seem like the steal of the day in my 2 breaks. Red Sox mustachian. All right. Ooh, this one's different. It is Milwaukee Brewers Paul Molitor with the HOF04 inscription. 5 out of 5. Absolute beautiful looking card there. The Brewers going to Tim Beedon. There you go, Tim. Paul Molitor, 5 out of 5. All right, 3 left in box 2. Hear the pup. I hear the pups. The pups approve. We got out of 50, Ozzie Smith. How about the Wizard on the gold ink? I'm trying to get it the best so you can see that auto really pops. Ozzie Smith, 11 out of 50. Cardinals. Cardinals are going to Garrett D. Someone let the dogs out. Got it. We might have a fight next door right now. Ozzie Smith. We'll just bump the J-Rod, even though it is the Jumbo Prime card, but unfortunately it's just a redemption, so we can't see it. It's a combination of both. Combination of both. All right, what do we got here? I don't want to see the name. 8 out of 99 is Adolis Garcia for the Rangers. Rangers going to Darth Co. Second Adolis Garcia we pulled today. They put the film on, Derek, so it has to stay like that until we get it hooked up. They put the film. No, I'm at the Blaine. All right, final box, or not final box, final card box 2. Kind of reminds me of a grill here. Throw some steaks. You can throw a steak on this box when we're all done with the break. All All right, another sideways one here. This one's purple. It is 13 out of 25. How about Don Mattingly? Look at that. Another Yankees hit for you. There you go, Rizal. 13 out of 25. Donnie Baseball. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Darko, that they let go of Adolis. He's a Philly now. I did not know he signed with the Phillies. All right, last box here. After this is Pro Debut, which is all full. And then I have 11 spots left in Prism Football Hobby Blasters there. That's a full case. And then 19 in basketball to wrap up the afternoon. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I'm hooked now. All right, another sideways one. Or no, sorry, this is the base card. This looks possibly red. Looks possibly red. It is black. Look, maybe black out of 10. Francisco Lindor, 6 out of 10 for the Mets. Mets going to big Achu. No, I'm a huge fan of what they did with 5-star this year. Just after not even 2 full cases, I'm hooked as well. All right, here we go. 5 more cards, 5 autographs here left. I don't want to see the name. It is 4 out of 25. Orioles, how about the Iron Man? Cal Ripken Jr., that is a good card. Orioles going to GPK Card World. How about a little Cal Ripken Jr.? You just gotta crack them out of the one touch. They're thick though. So I don't highly recommend it. I mean, you can look them over. You can look them over and rule out, like, for instance, this one I probably wouldn't grade just because that corner's not perfect, but that's common with the thicker cards. So before you even crack the seal, you can kind of give it an overview of what your thoughts on the card are. Yeah, it has been a vet case. My last case had 3 rookie autos, I think. We got time. Another sideways one. It is nice. Out of 15 or out of 25, Jimmy Rollins. I love that he circles his 11. Such a good autograph. Jimmy Rollins going to Andres Den. Jimmy Rollins, 5-time signatures there. 10 30 plus. Wow, that's wild. 10 30 plus stolen base seasons. You don't see that very often. They would grade the cases, not the cards. I don't think they would do that either. But there you go. Another first break mojo there. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, what do we got left? 3 cards left. I want to get another jumbo patch auto. It looks like those might be 1 per case. The jumbo patch autos. All right, we got 6 out of 25. That looks like Twins. Nice. Rod Carew, 6 out of 25. The Twins going to Jake's Hobby. There you go, Jake. Skunked you last break, but we got you this time. Rod Carew out of 25. Old baby blue uniforms there. All right, what do we got left? 2 cards left. This one's out of 99. Cubbies, Fergie Jenkins. Can you still grade packs? Yes, you can grade packs. They do pack grading. Fergie Jenkins and the Cubs going to Bekvar. Go, Nick. All right, here we go. Final card of the break. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, I just have the 2 open breaks for the afternoon. Otherwise, we'll have some more. Throw a couple hot dogs there on the grill. All right, final card. And how about back-to-back Fergie Jenkins? 4 out of 15 Fergie Jenkins there on the clear shadow box auto. Looks pretty cool there when you put that card behind there. The Cubs to Bekvar. There you go, Nick. And that is going to wrap us up. I have no idea how big that card's going to be. So I kept it in the mitt. Well, we definitely had some really nice candidates here in this one. Fergie Jenkins there. Let's go ahead and do a recap. Lindor out of 10, Tatis out of 50, and then Matt Shaw, rookie, out of 25. We got Fergie Jenkins out of 15 for the Cubs. Fergie Jenkins out of 99. I hit Jake a card this time. You got a nice one, Derek. I bet you that Julio sells well. Rod Carew out of 25 for the Twins. So don't put Jake in your little soapbox, Oz. Barry Larkin out of 15 for the Reds. Kyle Schwarber out of 99 Phillies. Adolis Garcia 99 Rangers. And then autograph jumbo prime cards gold parallel Julio Rodriguez. So that's going to be Julio patch auto out of 10. Julio patch auto out of 10 going to the skunk emoji. How about a little Jimmy Rollins on the 5-time signatures out of 25 Phillies. We got Red Sox. Roger Clemens out of 15. And then Jim Rice out of 25 on the star. How about Ozzie Smith, 50 Cardinals. Iron Man, Cal Ripken out of 25 for the Orioles. Paul Molitor, 5 out of 5 Brewers. This relationship is over. I miss you, Oz. Don Mattingly out of 25, and then Bernie Williams out of 30. 2 awesome hits there. So both of the first break mojos getting 2 hits apiece. And then Golden Graphs Gold Parallel Shadaro O. 5-star baseball there. Going to the Blue Jays / Yamori. Congratulations there, Huskies forever. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always. I'll see you back here in just a couple minutes with some pro debut. Thanks, everyone.